What's up, Archons? I'm Flightless Pheasant, and today we have an update on the Aember Skies Gamefound. Looks like they're going to tell us a little bit about when to expect the Pledge Manager to launch, and give us some other information too. I've not read this article yet, so this is fresh eyes going in. But I knew we'd get something like this pretty soon, and it looks like pretty soon means today. So let's go through it. Pledge Manager launch date revealed. Get ready, Archons. The launch of the Pledge Manager nears. Let's start by saying thank you. We are very grateful for your support in helping us raise over $450,000 for Keyforge Aember Skies. Now that the campaign is behind us, it's time to transition to the next stage of the Gamefound campaign, the Pledge Manager. The Pledge Manager is where you'll finish your pledge and provide your shipping information to help us get you your rewards you deserve. We know you're all wondering when it will launch. Well, here it is. Pledge Manager launches Monday, May 27th. I'm pretty sure that's the Monday after the San Antonio Vault Tour. I think. Yeah, that's next Monday. So yeah, that's the Monday after the San Antonio Vault Tour. So cool. Well, I'll get back from the Vault Tour and then do my Pledge Manager stuff. So that's exciting. It will run from May 27th to June 10th. So that's 2 weeks. All backers will need to finish their pledges by this time to ensure they get their rewards at the same time as others when shipping begins. Okay, so 2 weeks for the Pledge Manager. Mark your calendars, very important. Opens next Monday, closes 2 Mondays from that. About 3 weeks from now, you should have all of your ducks in a row, locked and ready to rock. Late pledges. Those who didn't participate in the original campaign may still late pledge during the Pledge Manager stage. If you're a late backer, we invite you to add the desired reward level and add-ons and complete the transaction in the Pledge Manager. Please be advised that late backers are not eligible for stretch goal rewards or the free follower gift. But hey, you can still get the basic pledge, so it's definitely worth it. And usually late backers cause the number of total pledge value to bump up a little bit, which is pretty cool. Okay, Pledge Manager step by step. Let's go through the steps needed to be sure that you complete the Pledge Manager properly and avoid any delays in getting your rewards. Step 1, complete all pledges. During the Pledge Manager stage, you will have the chance to adjust your pledge to what you see fit. Want to upgrade from Novice to Reaper of Amber? You can do that. You will also be able to add any additional add-on items you may have been considering. We also added a few items to the add-on list that you may want to look at before closing your pledge. We will detail some of those items in another update. Okay, cool. I do want to know what that is. Particularly if there's a adventure playmat for the Great Hunt. I absolutely want that because the adventure playmats are super nice and they make the adventures so much easier. I love them. I love them. On that note, if I do get to 100 subscribers and I do the Rise of the Keyraken with 100 hit points adventure play live stream, I'm going to use that playmat, so you'll get to see it. It's huge. It's enormous. There's plenty of space for the Keyraken and like 3 players battle lines. It's so good. I love it so much. And I really want one for the Great Hunt because the Great Hunt could use one. All right, moving on. Attention, original campaign backers. You will see a new list of pledges with, quote, late backer in the pledge tier name. If you're looking to upgrade your pledge from a lower tier, do not upgrade to the late backer options. This will remove your stretch goals from your pledge rewards. Be sure to use the original pledge tiers that only original backers are eligible for. Oh, important. Oh, important. Yep. Keep your eye on that, because messing that up is going to be unfortunate. I know I'm banking on getting the extra deck of Tokens of Change, because I only got 4 from the add-ons, and I got 1 from the pledge tier stretch goals. So that'll give me the 5 that I want, and I'm happy with that. But if I end up screwing something up, I want to know that I did that. So keep your eyes peeled if you're an original backer. Do not use the late backer pledges if you change your pledge tier. Note, if you plan to downgrade your pledge, you'll need to spend the price difference in add-on items in order to close out your cart. Okay, so careful about downgrading. It's going to be a little costly, which I guess makes sense. You know, we pledged a certain amount. We should be able to do at least that much. Step number the second, review pledge selection. Take a moment to review your pledge before continuing to the next step. Be sure that your pledge tier is what you wanted, any playmat selections are correct, and all add-ons are showing in your cart with their correct quantities. To do this, navigate to the Your Pledge tab at the top of the project page. see the photo below. Real simple, real straightforward. Double check everything, make sure it's good. Finalize shipping and payment. After reviewing your pledge items and making all required option selections, the next step is to enter your shipping address. Please double, triple, quadruple check that this information is correct. After entering your address, you'll receive your shipping quote. You'll now make your final payment for shipping, tax withholding, and any additional items that you may have added to your pledge. Yeah. So this is really important. I expect the turnaround time on this is going to be a little quicker than some of the previous Gamefounds, so shipping information shouldn't get outdated. I know with Winds of Exchange it took like a year for some of that stuff to ship, and some of the shipping information became outdated and people had to update it, and it was a big hullabaloo, but that shouldn't be an issue here, so just make sure all your shipping information is squared away before the Pledge Manager period closes in a few weeks. And then provide names for personalized decks. After payment, Gamefound will send you an email saying that everything is done and good to go, but that's not it for some of you. If you pledged Reaper of Amber, Breaker of Chains or tokens, Turner of Keys or tokens, or Architect of the Crucible or tokens, rewards, Ghost Galaxy will need to create one or more special personalized Aember Skies decks for you. You must submit the necessary information for your personalized decks on the Keyforging website using the form by going here. This is the link. Don't forget it. Use it. Go there. I haven't done mine yet, but I'm gonna. Note that the custom name form is open now. There is no need to wait until the start of the Pledge Manager period to get your information to us. So you can do that now. I haven't done it yet. I was going to do it all when the Pledge Manager launches so that I can make sure that I checked all my boxes together, because if I try to do these things kind of separate, I get scatterbrained and I forget. I mess something up. So I'm going to do it all at once, but you can start now if you're more proactive than I am. You'll need to enter your pledge ID on this form, which may be found in the top left corner of the Your Pledge tab, as well as in the confirmation email. It's the first line under Your Pledge details in the email. You will find all other information on how to fill out the custom form on the form page. Be sure all information is correct before submitting the form. Alright, so again, the name you submit won't be the only thing on the name of the deck. It'll just go into the algorithm that will generate a name using whatever you submit. So if I put in Flightless Pheasant, then I'll get something like Flightless Pheasant of Ponderseed Harbor, which is the one I got for Grim Reminders. So just keep that in mind. You're not going to get exactly what you put in. You're going to get that filtered into the algorithm. Go to custom deck form. Note, you will receive a confirmation email after submitting the custom deck form. You'll need to keep this email for any issues with your custom deck. Some emails may show an error when trying to submit and will not receive a confirmation email. If this happens to you, please reach out to support@ghostgalaxy.com to check if your form was received or if you need to resubmit. Do not keep resubmitting before doing this. We will send a manual confirmation email if it was received, but the error occurred inadvertently. Alright, so if you have not received a confirmation email, or you do not receive a confirmation email when you send them your form for your custom deck, contact them at customer support before doing anything else. Support@ghostgalaxy.com. That's the place to send your email. And then optionally, vote for a Keyforge home base. Finally, don't forget to vote on your Keyforge home base. We'll share details on this and the page to vote a little closer to the Pledge Manager's launch. Keep an eye out for that article later this week. I'm going to be on it. Keep my eyes on it. I'm going to try to be on top of it. I got things going on this week, getting ready for the Vault Tour and whatnot, but I'll probably bring my laptop along, and if I have to pump out a video at a Vault Tour, you guys know I will, right? I've done it before. I'll do it again. Pledge Manager closing date. To reiterate, the Pledge Manager for Keyforge Aember Skies will be open Monday, May 27th. That's this coming Monday. And will remain open until the end of the day on Monday, June 10th, 2 weeks from then, so about 3 weeks from now. All backers must complete their pledge by this date. Mark your calendars, get it done. Don't wait. The sooner, the better. Although, I do want to make one comment before I wrap this up and post it and get it out to you guys, because I like to have these updates just as quick as I possibly can so that everybody gets as much information as they can as quickly as possible, because maybe not all of you are signed up for the Gamefound news updates or blasts, or maybe you watch YouTube more closely, or maybe I'm just talking to no one. But one thing I do want to note is that they did say that there are add-on items. We added a few new items to the add-on list that you may want to look at before closing your pledge. Keep that in mind. Keep that in your brain. Check your add-ons. Make sure you know all of the add-ons you want and that you put them all on there. I know that the playmats for Aember Skies are a add-on item this time, so definitely keep your eyes on that. And they've got some other stuff on the add-ons that's pretty good this time around, so it's definitely worth keeping your eye on. But yeah, that's the update for today. Keep your eyes on your feeds. I'm sure we'll have more to talk about in the coming days as the Pledge Manager gets a little closer and finally launches. You'll expect to hear from me because, yeah, I definitely want to stay on top of this and want to keep everybody up to date on what new information there is to have vis-a-vis the Pledge Manager and the Aember Skies Gamefound and everything we have to look forward to as we move through this process. So we're in the next stage of the process, and then once the Pledge Manager wraps up, there'll be some post-Pledge Manager shipping updates, and then they'll start shipping things out, and I expect we'll have it in our happy little hands probably, I would say early fall, so September, yeah, August, September, something like that. So good things to look forward to. But that's all I have for you today, so until next time, later, Archons.